All right, so we are recording. Hey, y'all. This is our Tuesday night training. We try to do these about like every week. They're usually at 9:30 Eastern. So this week we're going to be focusing on a lot of the questions that we got in the thing that I had posted in our team page. But I wanted to start this off with a here I'm muted, by the way. With talking about conference. A lot of you guys are new. Maybe you haven't heard about conference yet, but this is so crucial. And I really want to start off with this because I feel like it is one of the most important things that you can do for your business is go to conference, okay? So basically, conference is like the biggest event that our company holds. You will be able to learn all about the business from different ambassadors, top leaders, the top 150. They'll all be there. They'll go on stage. You'll give tips, talk about different things, and basically you'll just learn a lot of info from them. You get to meet them. Mark will be there, our CEO, and Pam Sauter, of course, is the CNO. And you'll be able to interact with these people. You get inspired in ways that you never thought that you could be inspired. And for me, I know it connected the dots going into from like being lost. Like, I'm not so sure. Like, is this for me? Can this work for me? Things like that. Like my first conference literally gave me the courage to be a triple diamond. It gave me the courage to push harder. It told me that I was worth it, that I was capable of more. And really, realistically, I really feel like that is the only reason that I am here as a triple, even here today as a distributor. Like it really just fired me up, got me ready to go, excited, and it helped me to bond closer with my team. We were able to, hang out. We get to go out to eat, hang out as a team, meet top people, and just like chill with them. And I think it's cool because now, even though our first conference was the 2016 conference, it's in February. It's February 1st to the 3rd. And yes, we totally get to meet tons of new people, tons of the top earners, and hang out with them. And something super cool about us now that we're a VIP team is that we get to hang out with more people because we have more connections. So we get to see and meet more people. So I think that's so cool. And that fact that we just get to like hear other people's stories, kind of like let them pour into us and just like inspire us. And me, even now, I still get inspired by hearing other people's stories. I still get, tons of knowledge, tons of things that just fill me up. And honestly, if you've been in this business for a month or 6 years, I don't even care. What is this? Oh my God, that's Stephanie and Joel.
Guys, you get to meet these people. We met Stephanie and Joel. We met, who else did we meet? I met
Alyssa
Tiffany
Bilyeu. Yeah. Tiffany Her, Alyssa Bilyeu, Ashley Sinclair, Jade Hooper, Carrie Young, like literally, guys, the people that you look up to now, like you get to meet them. It's honestly just life changing. Like being able to, we all bunk up in hotel rooms, like so it's so cheap to go. Give me oh my God!
Look at that, you guys! Oh
my
God! It was fun.
It's so much fun. Like the fellowship, the fun, like the stuff you'll learn. Like it is just, there's nothing in the world that compares. And there is no event, no one team, one mission, no boot camp that compares to conference. Conference is amazing. It is like the event to get to, and the tickets go on sale next month. The coolest thing about the tickets is that there's like a payment plan, like no interest or anything like that. You literally make like 3 payments. I think it's $175 if I recall correctly from last year. Maybe they're $175 or $225. I can't remember. And that covers your admission for all the days. You get like a huge pack of stuff. Like last year they gave us a book bag with like a hat, a portable charger that says that works on it, like a notebook, pens, things like that. And you just get like so much cool stuff. You get discounts from the It Works store. Like there is literally just so many things that you're able to do there that like you won't experience anywhere else. So it's so freaking crucial to start planning for that. Like I'm not even kidding you. If you want to go diamond, you will not make this an option. Like it is a must. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. I know when I went to conference, I was so unsure about this business. I was an emerald. I was like, I just don't know if I could ever be a diamond. I just don't know if I'm meant to do this. And I honestly was just kind of lost, but everybody kept saying like, it's so important. It's so important. And y'all know how I feel about Jade. And I was just like, listening to her say that, I'm like, all right, like, fine, like, I'm going to go. It was so hard for me to go. We really didn't have a lot of money, and I made it happen. I went, and honestly, I'm so thankful I did because God spoke to me at that conference like I've never heard before. It was just so loud, so clear, and that's what got me to diamond to double diamond right after conference. And Brittany, go ahead and share what happened to you after your first conference.
So I joined in May. So I bought my first conference ticket. I didn't have a lot of money for it either. But everyone said, get to conference, get to conference. I just love the fact that there was a bunch of girls going and I would be able to socialize, get to know people, and really get the full experience. And I was an executive. I was an executive for 9 months, you guys. Or not 9 months, probably 7 months. So I went executive my second month in the business, second or third. But I didn't go Ruby until my 9th month in the business. And the same month I went Ruby, I went Emerald. And the next month I went Diamond. And I swear it was because of conference. It just does something to you that you can't explain. It's not just training. It's a lot of, faith. And like Katie said, like, God, I felt like God spoke to me there too. I just remember crying all the time, 24/7, and having something like hit me, whether if it was a new tip or just meeting somebody I really looked up to and just talking to them, and then just knowing how many friends I had now, and just traveling somewhere new and learning so much about myself while on this trip. It did something to me that I can't explain. And I think everybody should at least go to conference once, if not every single year. But if you haven't been, you need to go, because it is the most exciting thing ever. But for me, I learned so much from there. And we say, get to conference, get to conference. I've had people that went to conference and they didn't promote like I did, but that's because they didn't take what they learned from conference and did something with it. So I don't want to tell you guys you're going to go to conference and your business is going to explode. You're going to go to conference and it's going to change you. And what you do with it is up to you. But I can't tell y'all how much it changed me and my mindset and gave me so much insight and knowledge that I ran with it. And so did Katie, and so did the Rubies on our team, and all of them. Like, we all promoted. And it's just, it's crazy. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, it does, honestly, like, it changes everything inside of you. And it really does, like, it gives you the tools, and it's up to you whether you're going to use those or not. But if you put that stuff to use, if you use that belief, and a lot of you guys, like, I feel like this is a really big thing. Like, when you come into this business, like, you're just struggling. You're like, just, trying to get day after day, like, get by the weeks, get by the months, and just, like, progress through life, like, hoping that you get somewhere. And when you come in this business, like, that's kind of just how you are. You're programmed that way. And this conference, like, really, it just changes you. It changes your mindset. It shows you that you're meant for more, that you can do more, that you're capable, and it shows you how to do that. How do you put yourself to your fullest potential? And honestly, like, if it wasn't for conference, like, I would not be a triple diamond. And I know that for a fact, because I knew that coming into this business, when I first started, I was not diamond ready. I wasn't ready to be a diamond. I didn't even think I could ever sign a customer. So by going to that conference and seeing, like, what it did for me, I really, truly believe if you want to be a diamond with It Works, you will be at that conference in February, in the very beginning of February, February 1st through 3rd. It's in Tampa, Florida. It's going to be in Amalie Arena. We like rent a whole bunch of rooms, bunk everybody up. It's usually, like, for 3 nights, it'll be like $150 for you to, like, get a hotel. You put 4 to a room, and it is just a lot of fun. Tons of food, tons of fun. There's even like a dance party. Like, it is literally the coolest thing ever. We always go pretty big when we have, like, events like that. So I really felt like that was one of the biggest things. But anyways, so we're going to keep you updated with that as soon as the tickets go on sale. I am going to bring up the questions now. And we're going to start going over everybody's questions. Okay. So
and let me just add in here too, there's people from different countries that come to this. So there's no excuse why y'all can't come unless you're dying. Like, if you start saving now and you sell wraps, if you have wraps on hand, y'all sell them and make them go towards this ticket. Especially since they allow you to break up the payments over 3 months or 2 months, whatever it is. But there's going to be like 25,000 people there. Like, it's insane. It's crazy. You feel like you're at home. It's just so much fun. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, it really is amazing. Save your money. Okay, so I want to start off with this question because I feel like this is really, or like it's like a statement, I guess. But 5 things that you wish that you knew that you had done in the beginning. Let me start out with this. 5 things I wish I would have done. Stop making excuses for myself. I came in this business and I said, okay, you know what? Like, I'm probably not even going to sign a customer. Like, I'm just not. And I didn't believe that I could do it, and it wasted a lot of time. Second thing, I wish I would have stopped giving a crap about what other people thought about me. That held me back in the beginning. The third thing I wish I would have done in the beginning was, honestly, it would just be to work harder, to learn more, to watch more videos so that I would know more, so I could move faster, so I could have taught my team better. The fourth thing I wish I would have done was learned about self-development and done more self-development. Like, we didn't have, guys, like when I'm telling you, it wasn't laid out like it's laid out for us now. Like, we didn't have any of that. So like, I wish I would have done more self-development, and just basically what happened to me in like my third and fourth month was just like exploding. Like, I wish I would have done that from the very beginning. No, what are your 5, Brittany? 5 things that you wish you would have done.
5 things I wish I would have done. I wish I had, no offense, somebody on me more. I wish I had somebody saying, you can do this. You know, me and Katie were both really new, and somebody who was pushing me and kind of saying, okay, this is our next step. This is the next step. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. That's kind of what we do now for each other. Number 2, I wish that I knew what I had my hands on. I wish that I saw the overall, like, I guess, whole thing. Like, I mean, how you could get out of debt, how you could make every single one of your dreams come true, how you could stay at home, how you could just make a crap load of money right away. I wish I saw the vision. You know, I wish I saw the vision right away, because I would have worked harder. Number 3, I wish I worked harder. I wish I did more. I wish I watched more videos. I wish I did more training. I just wish that I was working more. But once again, like, I didn't know really what I was doing. Number 4, I wish I probably would have stepped out of my comfort zone sooner. I think that's a huge thing. And probably number 5, I wish I wouldn't have slowed down. And that's one thing that I want to tell y'all is, if you feel fire right now and you are pumped up and you're excited, or maybe you're new, okay, there's going to be a time that comes in your business where you get in a slow stage. We like to call it the funk. And you're going to get in your head, and you're going to doubt yourself, and you're going to get frustrated, and you are going to feel like you are stuck. And I wish that I had enough self-development back then to snap out of that real fast and know that I was just in my head. And there's no difference between that funk that I was in versus when I started and I had all that excitement that made me sign my customers, that made me, you know, have a different view. I feel like there's no difference between when you're in a funk versus when you're on fire. It's just, what are you telling yourself every day? What are you telling yourself you're going to do? What are you telling yourself about yourself? You know, what do you believe about yourself? And I think that's just so important, is like, whether you think you can do it or can't, you're right. Whether you're saying it's a slow month or it's a fast month, you're right. And I wish I would have known that in the beginning, because there's too many times where I promoted and then I stopped, and then I kind of chilled, and I stopped doing what I did to get me there. Like, if you got to Ruby or you got to Emerald or Executive, have you ever stopped doing what you did to get there and then you're stuck? Like, it's just all in our heads. You just got to start doing what you did to get there every single day. What you did to get your first 4 customers when you joined. Do that every single month. What'd you do to sign that first distributor? Cool, triple it. You know? I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I stopped.
True freaking that. Yeah, that is so true. And, you know, guys, like, something that is so special about our team, like Brittany said, like, we literally were like, I was just like as new as it could be. Like, nobody was like, hey guys, this is how you post. Like, we didn't have training videos like that. Like, we didn't have a checklist. We didn't have a team page like that. Like, nothing like what we have in ours now was applicable. So like, we had to figure this out by ourselves. And the cool thing about our team page is that you don't have to. Like everything is legit laid out. Brittany makes videos on the team page. I make videos on the team page. You hashtag something and it comes up. Hashtag posting, hashtag Instagram, hashtag Facebook, hashtag messaging. There's a video on it. And we've made that for you so you can simplify everything. So I think I really feel like if I could have wished like literally one thing, it would be like to have everything laid out in front of me so I could read and do. I feel like, I mean, especially like with your personality, like I feel like that would have been like a bomb thing too for you. Okay. So I'm going to leave the biggest one for last. I'm going to get through all the little questions and then go for the biggest one. Brittany, I want you to answer this because you go through this first and then I'll comment on it. How do you stay consistent when life gets busy? How do you keep your team engaged and keep them motivated?
Okay. So how do I stay consistent when life gets busy? Okay. When life gets busy, I know that I have a reason why I'm working, which is your why. What is your why? If you ever say your life gets busy, try saying that this business, the reason why you started is not a priority. How many of you guys started for your kids? How many of you guys started to pay your bills or to pay off your debt or to just have an extra $200 a month? But that's awesome that you want the money, but why do you want that money? There's something behind it. Anytime you say life gets in the way, try saying it's not a priority. That reason's not a priority. If I feel lazy one day or if I have a crazy busy day and I just want to lay down and I want to watch The Bachelor, I'm telling myself, okay, my kid's not a priority right now. You know, Michael staying home one day and being a full-time family, that's not a priority right now. I think it's so important that you guys know that there's going to be days where they're crazy busy. There's going to be days where you work and some days when you're tired, and that's okay. We're not saying, hey, work this business no matter what, or you suck. We're saying find a schedule. Find a schedule that works for you when life gets busy, because guess what? Today I felt like I couldn't sit down. I had a million things to do, cleaning around the house. I felt like I'm a stay-at-home mom, you guys, and I feel like I'm always busy 24/7. I don't know how, but I just am. And the most important thing is that you find the small things that you can do to work your business every single day. And that's what is going to get you to where you are, is those small steps and repeating them daily and knowing that you have to hold yourself accountable. And what did you say? That word that you said. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank right now.
Me?
Yeah, you have to be diligent. That's what it is. You have to train yourself to know these are my responsibilities. I got to get them done. I got to answer my messages. I got to check on my team. I need to post. I need to follow up. You need to do these things to work your business. Just like, if you have a crazy busy day and, are you going to call your boss and say, hey, things are too busy right now? No. You need to train yourself to be your own boss and know you have to get stuff done if you want to see results. So what I would encourage y'all to do is, number one, put your family first, put your friends first. You don't want to, of course, ignore them and feel like you're not giving them enough time. I've had so many people come to me and say, my family says I'm always on my phone too much. Or they say, I'm always talking about it at work, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. What you need to do is you need to find a system. And for me, my system is, number one, I wake up and I work for a little bit. You got to fit in these 20-minute increments here and there into your day to make sure you're still working your business. Let's just talk about how I was working full time. I'd wake up and I'd go to work because I had to be there at 7 a.m. I would find posts and save them ahead of time to post while I was at work. While I was peeing, okay, sorry TMI, but if I go to the bathroom, I was making a post. I don't care if it took me an extra 30 seconds. I had that post saved and pre-made, and I posted it. I worked while I could at work, and then when I got off of work, I would go home, play with my daughter, and then I would spend 30 minutes doing messages or whatever, and then boom, at nighttime, I would spend an hour. And I told Michael, I said, listen, this is the reason why I'm doing this. I don't care how many times you have to say it's a pyramid scheme. I don't care how many times you have to joke about it and be negative. I'm going to do this for me and my family. I need your support, and I need you to realize when we're watching TV, I'm going to be working on my phone, okay? I'm sitting here for hours anyway before we go to sleep. I need to work on my phone. And that's what I did. And you just got to find a system that works best for you around your schedule. If you can't fit in self-development, look and see, when is my quiet time of the day? Driving to work? What am I listening to music in the shower? Okay, replace those things. Just see, what can I do every day to replace my bad habits with a good habit that's going to help my business. And now what I do today is, y'all won't believe it. I'm full-time work from home. Do I work full-time? No. I actually wake up, I have my morning coffee, I watch Good Morning America while I answer my messages, I get showered, and I probably don't pick up my phone for another hour, and then I work here and there, and then I'll go ahead and do what I got to do for the day, and I'll come home, and from 8 o'clock, after I'm done cleaning dinner until I go to bed, I'm working. You just got to find a system that works for you. What was the next thing you said, Katie?
How do you motivate your team?
Motivating my team, I do what works for me, and that is working my business and leading from the front. That is how you motivate your team, is you do everything that you want your team to do. Everything that, if you don't even have a team, what would you want your team to do? You would want them to be on trainings every week, right? You would want them to be posting like a beast, right? You'd want them to be reaching out to people, blitzing people, hosting parties. You'd want them to attend our parties and get guests there. You want them to be signing customers and signing distributors. So if that's what you want your team to do, you have to keep doing that and don't stop. There is never going to be a day where I can say something to somebody, and that's the magic thing that's scripted and written down in my phone that I can send to anybody, and they're going to say, hey, I'm motivated today. Let's go. Let's do this. There's never going to be a day. There's nothing that you can say to somebody that is going to motivate them. Let me get that through all of your heads. All of your heads. There is nothing you can say to somebody that is going to keep them motivated, other than reminding them, get out of your head, remember why you started, and don't make excuses. And the number one thing that I can't stand is when people use their why they joined this business as an excuse why they can't work it. Like, don't tell me that you're a stay-at-home mom and you would love to make extra money, and then you join and say, things are too busy. I'm going through a lot right now. My kids are driving me crazy. I can't work on that's the whole reason, you started. You're a stay-at-home mom. You want to continue being a stay-at-home mom. You didn't want to go back to work. Or, hey, I'm so busy at my full-time job. I hate my full-time job. I want to stay home eventually. But then you say you're too busy to work the business. I remind them, this is the reason why you started, and I am here to help you, but I cannot make you work. And that's just the bottom line, you guys. You got to make sure that you're leading from the front and doing what you want your team to do, but most importantly, guiding them. I think a lot of the times people don't stay motivated because they don't know what they're doing, and they don't know what the next step is that they're supposed to take. Sometimes you sign up somebody and you just teach them how to get their customers, and they get their first 4 customers, and you get your fast start and you're so happy. And then it's kind of like you forget, hey, I'm supposed to teach them the next step. I'm supposed to teach them how to get to signing distributors, how to get to executive, how to get to Ruby. It's so important that if you are a leader, you know that keeping your team motivated, you're in charge of setting the pace. You're in charge of setting the pace by doing what you got to do every day, but also telling them what their next step is, helping them with their goals, making sure that you ask them, what are you struggling with? Can I help you with that? Or if you see them doing something that is kind of bad and they're not going to get anywhere, maybe they posted an ad looking thing, let them know, hey, you know what? You're doing awesome, but let's work on this. Are you open to my advice? I think it's so important that sometimes people just they're not motivated because a lot of the times people aren't guiding them. But if you are that person who's doing everything you can, and you're tagging them in the videos, and you're trying to talk to them, you're trying to be a friend, you're doing everything that I'm saying, and they're just not there, move on, because there is somebody else out there that is going to want this. There's somebody else out there that's going to be just like you, who's on here right now. Congrats to every single one of you, because you took the time out of your night away from your family to be on here tonight to better your business and invest in yourself. And that's important, y'all. That's so important that you stay on these trainings, because you're going to learn something new every single time. If you want somebody like that, you got to remember, I got to keep going. I got to keep finding that person. I got to keep blessing people. I got to keep finding other people that want this just like I do. And that's how you build a team. And that's how you keep your team motivated, if y'all want to know the truth. Because when you start working your business and they see you being successful, that's when they're kind of like, okay, let me listen to what you got to say now. Because, you know, when they see you promoting, they're gonna be like, okay, let me see. How did you promote? What did you do exactly? You know what I mean? But if they're not doing anything, like, there's nothing you can do. If they're making excuses, there's nothing you can do. All you can do is say, you know, girl, that is an excuse. I love you as a friend, but I know you can do this. You got to be the person to tell them and whip them into shape, encourage them, and let them know, all right, that's fine, but you're not going to get paid. You know, don't come back to me and say this business didn't work. You are not working it. But I believe in you, and I'm here to help you, but I cannot force you to do this. But you need to go out there, and you need to be the person that you want on your team. Okay, so if you're boxed for Ruby, if you're boxed for Emerald, if you're boxed for Executive, or you ain't even got anybody yet, know that if you want this to work, you got to find those people. You got to be your rock star. You got to Diamond because you got to Diamond, not because your team got there. That's just how it is. But I think that's really, really important, is that y'all just do what you want your team to do. And when you do that, that's when people are going to follow in your footsteps. Somebody asked me, how do I stay motivated? Dream board. This is everything that I want. If you do not have a reason why you want this to work, why the hell would you stay in this business when you follow up with somebody and they don't sign up? Like, why would you stay in this business when you're talking to 10 people and they don't sign up? Like, why would you stay in here and stay in this business when somebody quits and you're frustrated? The minute you feel that frustration and you don't have a reason to stay, you're going to quit. So you got to find that reason why you want this and why you want this to work. Otherwise, why do you have the motivation to work and, you know, put the TV down and be on this Zoom? Why do you have that? You won't, and you'll never get anywhere. There's no difference between you and the person who is an ambassador. They just wanted it more. They just wanted it more, so they did more. So you got to really evaluate, why did I join? It's not just for the money. There's something behind it. Your kids, your why has to make you cry, you guys. Maybe you're about to lose your house, or maybe you're about to, you know, your car's about to break and you can't buy another one until you get an extra $1,000, like, by next month. Like, there's something there. And if that is not big enough, then that is why you are not getting anywhere. And that's why you will quit one day. There's people on here, guarantee you, half these people won't be here in 2 years. Why? Because they did not need it like me and Katie need it. This is my plan A. There is no plan B. There's no plan B. I'm not going back to school. I am not going to be that pizza girl anymore. Tell you that right now. I'm not working at a hotel again. And I am never going to let somebody tell me when I can stay home with my babies, or if I have to take off from a holiday or not, or, you know, the last place I worked, you guys, I didn't know if I was going to be able to see my daughter's first Christmas in the morning. I will never, ever do that ever again. And that is why I bust my ass every single day. So that is how I stay motivated, is because that is my why. So yes, that's it.
Yeah, guys, it's literally so crucial to make that board. Like, I can't tell you, like, things freaking suck sometimes. Sometimes things don't go your way. Sometimes people will quit. Sometimes things just flat out suck. Like, maybe you followed up with 10 people this Friday and nobody signed up. And you're like, damn it, like, what is wrong with these people? Why are they saying they want to and then they don't?
Or you say, what's wrong with me?
Yeah. Don't say that. It's really, like, sometimes it gets so frustrating, and I really want you guys to understand that, like, it's normal. And whenever you're going through something that's just like, you feel like you are at the bottom, you are just at rock bottom, you're under a rock and your life is sucking, like, you have to reach to your upline and say, hey, listen, like, I really need some help right now. I am feeling really down on myself. And, like, do not be afraid or ashamed to reach out. Your friends, your uplines are here to help you. We are your friends. We are here to help you through the hardest times of the business and be here to celebrate with you during the best times of your business. But it is so crucial to always ask for help. It is crucial to always reach out, to always let your upline know when you are going through something that is hard, because I will not know if you're sad. Okay, Brittany will not know if you're sad or if you're struggling or if something is happening unless you say, yo, I am struggling. So it is so important for you to reach out to say, yo, this is hard, and we'll help you through it. And just like Brittany said, like, I never will go to another job. I will never go to school. I don't want to. I want to do this for the rest of my life because it is exciting. It is fun. The products are amazing. I feel so good. And I have seen what it does for me. And I want what I have for everybody in this team. I want everybody in this team to be able to have over $10,000 a month deposited into their bank account every month. I want everybody in this team to pay their bills and not care about money. I want all of you guys to believe in yourself for 5 seconds and just know that you can be a triple diamond too if you put in the work. The only difference, like Brittany said, between you and an ambassador is that ambassador messaged more people. That ambassador didn't make an excuse.
Come on in.
That ambassador doesn't say, I'm tired and I'm going to bed and I'm not doing the checklist today. So it's really important for you to remember why you started this business. Why do you need to keep doing this? Like, what is your reason? If you don't have that reason at the top of your mind every single day, you're not going to do what you need to do to promote. You're not going to get those customers. You're not going to get those distributors. I want you to sit back right now and think for a second. The first customer that you sign, or if you're brand new maybe and you're like, okay, I haven't signed anybody. I signed up yesterday. Listen to this. When you sign your first customer, you're going to be so excited. And when you sign your second, third, fourth, fifth, millionth, you're still going to be that excited. It's still exciting for me to sign a customer. I'm like, Zach, I signed a customer. Every single time, I've signed up hundreds of customers. And you know what? Every time I sign a distributor, I tell Zach the same thing. I signed a distributor. I'm so excited. Me and Brittany still message each other now, 2.5 years later. I signed a distributor. Like, it's exciting. And you know what's more exciting is that person trusted me to help them get their business going. And I'm excited about it because not only am I going to help them get to the next level, but I am here to show them how to transform their business. So anyways, yeah, it is literally like Christmas. It's freaking awesome. So let's talk about this since we're on the topic of distributors. How are you signing distributors? This is something I am like, okay, there's some people in this business are so good at signing up distributors, and some people are good at signing up a lot of customers. I am really good at signing up distributors. And you know what? I really believe this is why I'm so excited about sharing about signing people, because I am so excited about what this business did for me. And I was that excited when I first got started because of what it could have done for me and what it was going to do. And I was so excited to tell people that I made $25 because $25 put food on the table. So I did not care that $25 to somebody else could have been toilet paper. But for me, $25 was food. $25 was diapers. $25 was formula. So I shared even about those $25 Wrap Cash. I shared when I got a $100 bonus because a $100 bonus paid my water bill. Like, I don't care what anybody has to say. When you are broke and you're struggling for real, like, that money does a lot for you. So in the beginning, I was excited to share those little accomplishments. I got a customer. I would talk about it on Facebook. I would make a video about a product, and I was just so pumped up. I would tell people why I started this business. I let go of all the shame, of all the labels that people put on me when I got started in this business, because I felt like at that point, I was at my lowest of my low. Okay, I was so depressed because I had no friends, no money. I couldn't afford anything. My kid didn't have, she just didn't have a lot. And who's going to tell me that I can't do that? So I was excited because I wanted to go buy her brand new clothes from Carter's. I was excited to buy those diapers and formula and all that kind of stuff that I didn't have the money to spend on her. So that every time I had more money, I could do something. And I was sharing that along the way and sharing your journey. Share why you start this business. Why are you excited? Where are you going? What is your goal with this? I know a lot of you guys started for $500 a month. So what is that going to do for you? And what happens if you go diamond and make $2,000 a month? What would that do for you? Are you making goals? Are you telling people? Because I'll tell you what, I don't want to interact with anybody that doesn't have any goals. I just don't. I don't want to talk to somebody who's like, yeah, you know, I'm really struggling. I am. I'm like, okay, cool. So what are you doing about it? I don't want to hear the excuses. So when you're posting on your Facebook, share your lifestyle. What are you doing right now? Are you putting your kid, maybe you just got your kid to bed, you're sitting in your house and you're like, God, I have to go to work tomorrow. And if you don't want to go to work, then talk about it. How in 6 months from now, you're not going to be clocking in at 7 a.m. And if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, talk about it. I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom in 6 months. So every goal that you have, talk about it.
I heard something yesterday. I forget where it was, but it was so awesome. They said how some people feel like they're lying when they talk about that. Have you ever gotten that? Well, I don't want to lie. I don't want to talk about, how I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom. I don't want to lie. How about this? Like, if you're in college and you're enrolled right now and you're going to graduate in 8 months, Is saying you're going to graduate in 8 months lying? No, it's telling people what you're going to do. You know what I mean? I just love that. And that was like, oh my God, that is so true. You're just telling people what you're going to do. You're going to make it happen. Like, who's to say you're going to fail college? That's up to you, right? You could fail the last semester. Are you lying to people because you're saying you're graduating in 6 months? No. So I just love that. And because you're saying that, you're inspiring somebody else. You're getting people watching you right away. And that's important because people are now going to follow you. They're going to want to see if you actually follow through on that. And every little accomplishment that you're posting and little success along the way builds up their trust in you. Like, dang, she's really going to do this. Dang, it's working for her. And then you're attracting more interested people. And then boom, the minute that you do that and you actually say and make that live video, like with tears rolling down your face saying, I did it, that's when people are now going to like completely swarm to you. I can't even explain it. Like, that's the best feeling in the world is when I told people I was going to be a stay-at-home mom and I did it. I signed up so many people and they were like, I've been watching you. And if you haven't gotten that message yet, I've been watching you and like, I want more info. Like, that is the best thing in the world because 1, you don't even know they're watching you sometimes, but 2, you know that what you did worked. And I just like, you guys have to put your goals out there. Like, even if it's like, I am going to pay my credit card off this month. Next month, I am going to do this. Next month, I am going to make $500 this month. Boom. Show people every single month what your goals are. Show people every month your success along the way. Like, every single month, all the time, 24/7.
Yeah, and I think it, like, honestly, like, whenever I'm picking a post, guys, whenever people come to me and they're like, hey, I just like, I watch your stuff all the time. I see you posting and I feel like you're always just so excited and so raw and real. And, I want to sign up with you because of that, because I am never posting ads. I don't even care. Like, I am so real about everything. Like, it just, being honest, being real is something that I feel is like one of the most important things. If you don't have integrity, like, who's going to want to sign up with you? You have to have that integrity. You got to make it so you have, like, it's important for you to be honest. It's important for you to show your lifestyle, to show you personally, for people to sign up. If you're on there like, I have 3 spots today to join my team, and like, you're going to make an extra $500 in the next 3 months. Like, wow, that sounds so appealing. Like, nobody wants to do that. Like, they're like, okay, pyramid scheme, scam. What they want to know is what are you doing? Why are you excited? What is this thing that you're doing from home? Like, I don't get it. Like, explain it. Like, and if they see that you just signed up a customer from your bed, snuggling with your kid, that person at work is going to be grinding their teeth, pissed off that you are home making money and they are at work when they miss their kid. Okay, it's going to hit them in the feels. And when you're hitting people in the feels about different things, y'all, I mean, you have got to incorporate everything. If you are a stay-at-home mom, I want you to realize right now that you are blessed. And there is a lot of people out there that do not stay home with their kids and would kill to stay home with their children. So it is so important. Talk about being home with your kids, making money. Talk about how you're able to buy your kids clothes at the store. If you can go to the Carter's outlet or, the Oshkosh or whatever, Children's Place, wherever, if you can go out to Target and buy your kid an outfit, other people can't do that. And I know that because I couldn't. I knew that Brittany couldn't when we first started. We had to buy used stuff. So it is important for you to hit people in the fields with, okay, you go out to Chick-fil-A. That's a luxury. Starbucks, luxury. Nails done, luxury. Going out to the grocery store and buying stuff without food stamps, that is a luxury. Being able to buy what you want at the grocery store, luxury. Organic foods, luxury. Diapers, formula, you don't have to check your credit card before you do it, luxury. So people out there that are struggling want that. You've got to hit them in that thing and stop feeling like, no matter how small it is, that it's too small. Okay, there is no such thing as something too small. Dude, a pack of gum is legit. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, you're buying like gum or like a candy bar for your kid. They're like $1.50, y'all. Like, that's like $1.50, that could have bought a box of cereal. Like, you have got to think about these things. So even ice cream. So I feel like, I mean, what do you think about anything you have to add to that, Brittany, like about getting distributors? I mean, I feel like lifestyle is the most important.
I think we also need to understand it's not just posting. A lot of people are like, I'm not getting customers, I'm not getting distributors. And they're like posting, and I look and I'm like, you're liking your own photo, and then you're only getting like 3 likes. And that's bad. Like,
wait, can we talk about that too really quick? If your photos don't get likes, you're doing something. Like, you need to be interacting more and your photo might suck.
you're just not building relationships. I
Yeah.
guarantee you don't have a hundreds list. And if you do have names written down, you're not doing shit with it. Sorry, excuse my language, but like you're not. And that's the thing, you guys, like posting is part of what we do, but we do posting to attract people to us, the people that we're building relationships with. But I think it's so important that we also are asking people. And that's why if you can set a small goal every single day to ask 3 people a day about this business, imagine how many people that you would have on your potential list. Isn't that crazy? Think about it. 3 people a day. If you can have a conversation with like 10 new people a day through Messenger and then get to a point in the conversation, I don't care if you have to write their name down and come back to them, 2 more times before you bring up the business. That's what you're supposed to be doing anyway. But ask them. And it's not just, hey, so I want to know if you'd be interested in doing what I do. Like, it's not, hey, girl, I was wondering if you could use an extra income. It's more of, making them feel wanted, making them feel special. I always let people know, I just have to tell you, I think you would be so successful at what I do. Your posts are always so beautiful and your pictures are so beautiful. Is there any way I can give you more info on this and see if this is for you? Like, don't ask if they're interested. Like, tell them, like, I want to give you more info. Can I give you more info? Like, I have been doing that and I've been getting a lot more responses. Like, yeah, sure, I'll take some info.
Wait, real quick too. Be genuine. Like, do not send that message to like 500 people.
Yeah,
like,
no.
It has to be a genuine message going to somebody that you legit think would be good at this.
Yeah. And like, if I think somebody has really good photos and that's the reason I think that they'll be good at the business, I tell them. Or I'll say, girl, can I be honest with you? You are posting all the time online and sharing like 10 videos a day. Why are you not making money from your phone? Like, your personality is so awesome. Have you ever considered doing what I've done, what I do for work? Have you ever seen what I do for work? Because I'd love to give you more info. Something like that. You got to make sure that you're asking people, because once you ask that person, that's when the posts really start to matter, because now you put that idea in their head and they're seeing it. They're seeing your post every single day about the business, and it's going to be in the back of their head. But if we are just posting and we're just waiting for people to like our post and that's the only time we're going to message somebody and ask them, no wonder why you haven't promoted yet. No wonder why you haven't signed anybody yet. The posts are a part of the puzzle. The whole thing should be build relationships and talk to as many people as I can. Let people know what I do and offer it to them, because what we have is a gift. We have products that help people and we have a business that can change somebody's life. So when you view it as a gift and you come off as genuine and sweet, what if they say no? Who cares? Go for the no's. The more no's you get, the more yeses you will get. Does that make sense? The more you get turned down, the more yeses you're going to get. But if you're just waiting for people to come to you, you guys, it's just not going to happen. Like, I can't even tell you right now. Where's my phone?
I didn't get it.
Addie's on my phone.
By reaching out to that girl, by the way, y'all. That girl reached out to me, and I reached out to Brittany. And literally, Brittany was just like random Joe Schmo on my Facebook. And I was like, I was talking to her one time before about baby stuff.
We went to high school together. I'm not
joking. I know, but I'm just saying, you're like not like somebody that I was like BFF with when I first started.
But what you did was you connected with me about our baby girls. You found something that we had in common, which I encourage all of y'all to do. That's why you should be adding people that you have stuff in common with. And we talked about that for a day before you even asked me about it works.
And it was so genuine. Like, I was legit asking a question. Like, it was like actual stuff, not just like some bull crap that I made up. Like, it was something serious. Like, okay, not like life threatening or anything, but like something that was like friendship worthy. And I was just talking to her about it. And then like, I was like, you know what? Like, I feel like at this point, like she would be interested. And I just said, would you be interested? Like, she said she wanted the wraps, couldn't afford it. Are you interested? Like, would you ever consider the business? She said yes. She said yes. So, so important. All right? Reach out. Like, don't be weird. Like, make friends. Imagine if you're isolated in a box, you have no friends, and you're so lonely and you need friends. So go make new friends every day.
That's what the hundreds list is for. That's what it is. The minute you sign up, your hundreds list should be the people that you know. But while you are going in the business, you need to be adding new people that you want to make friends with. The people that you put on the hundreds list are people that should be people that you want to hang out with and get to know. I only have people down, and I don't care if it took me a week to make it and search for those people. Those 100 names are so much more beneficial because I see that they're posting a lot. I see they're online a lot, and I would hang out with them in real life. And that's more important than just smacking 100 names down on a piece of paper to just throw an opportunity in front of. I'm really taking the time to, one, get to know people because I want to make friends. I like talking to people. I think you have to be a people person for this to work, you know? And then second, like, I'm offering something that has helped me and changed my life to them. Whether they accept it or not, that's their choice, you guys. It's not yours. It's not yours. But you got to make sure you're just doing it in a way that's not just, boom, here's the opportunity in the business. You want it? Like, no, like, get to know people. Use that hundreds list as an opportunity to reach out to people, reaching out to 100 new friends a month. Make your friends, then reach out to them, but also use your post to attract other people that you haven't put on your hundreds list yet. And when you combine both of those together in mass numbers, I'm talking about if you're not increasing your followers on Instagram like every day, if you're not adding new people every week, like, do that. It's a numbers game, y'all. The more people that you have watching you, the more you're going to sign up, the more interest you're going to get, the more likes you get on your photos, the more people are going to see your stuff, which means more potentials. It's so important. And you know what? I don't even care. Like, sometimes the people on my hundreds list, they're not interested. That's okay. I'm still talking to them. I'm still commenting back on their stuff. I'm still reaching out to them, seeing how they're doing, because, like, they're a friend. And second, them commenting on my stuff helps me still. You know what I mean? So.
And you know what else, guys? Seriously, like, I got so frustrated with this girl. Like, she was one of my potentials, and she was like back and forth. She was like, I'm ready. Send her the link. She didn't sign up. And I'm like, cool. So anyways.
How many of you guys have dealt with that?
So irritating. And I'm like, even now I still I'm like, ooh, you little. So I'm like, whatever. Like, cool. You didn't sign up. So then, like, I'm like, after a while, she just, like, was being kind of, like, snippy. And I was like, all right, dude. I deleted her on my Facebook, y'all. I deleted her. And then, like, she came back to me, added me back, and messaged me. She's like, I really want to order some products. I was like, and she did this week. And I was like, what? Like, she was straight up rude to me. And I'm like, I ain't dealing with that. And then she ordered products this week. So I honestly feel like even if they say they're not interested, because she was interested, and then she was like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm like, cool. Then came back this week and was like, I want products. And I'm like, oh, okay. She ordered. So it's like, people just, you don't even know. And the girl literally told me, like, before I signed up, she said to me, you'd be good at this business. 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 Probably 30 times. And I was like, no. And then the 31st time, I was like, okay. And I signed up. I'm not even kidding. So, like, I was one of those annoying people that you had to ask a million times before I said yes. So, and really quick, for those of you that don't know that are new, somebody asked me about the business before and did not follow up with me, and I didn't even have her number. Like, I just ignored, whatever. Like, I deleted her number. She only reached out to me one time. I deleted her number, and then she never followed up with me. The next person that talked to me about the business, I signed up with. So it's super crucial to follow up. So
customers and distributors.
Yes. So also, okay, so go ahead.
I'm just trying to think of if I can think of anything else.
Think about it, and then I'm going to talk about customers real quick.
Okay.
So getting customers, y'all, this is so important. Customers are the lifeline of your business. Distributors are amazing because obviously doubles your effort, but customers. Okay, so if you have not tried the product, you all get wraps in your kit. So I don't want to hear I don't have anything to try because you got wraps. So slap a wrap on, take an awesome before and after picture. And let me just say real quick, for a before and after photo, you stand in front of a window, okay? Have your husband, significant other, brother, sister, cousin, daughter, take the photo of you facing, like, looking, this is a window. If I was, like, facing this way, looking out, letting the light shine in, and then you take an after photo, the same exact position. Do not wear any branded clothing, no Nike, Adidas, whatever. You want to wear plain stuff, make it the same clothes at the same spot for your before and after photo, and please, for the love of God, make sure the picture is not blurry. So you take the before picture, you take the after photo, you put it in the Wrap app, and it puts it, like, it submits it to corporate, blah, 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 all the fun stuff. That is your before and after picture of the Wrap. That proves the Wrap works, but it doesn't stop there. I guarantee there's people in your timeline that are not interested in the Wrap. Maybe they want to grow their hair out. Maybe they want to lose some weight. Maybe they have acne. You have got to try the product. If you're not going to try the product, yeah, seriously, like, what's the point of being a distributor? nobody's going to believe you. You're not even trying your own stuff. It is so crucial for you to try the stuff. And guys, you don't need it all up front, okay? You don't. You just need to try things every month. It is so crucial. I want you guys to think about this, okay? If you saw somebody who was promoting, let's just say like some mascara, okay? And they're like, okay, this mascara is the bomb.
Oh my God. Oh, wait, hold on. I went into Walmart yesterday and maybe it was the day before, and I had It Works on my shirt, and the woman at the customer service place was like, oh, you do It Works? And I was like, yeah, you know what it is? And she was like, yeah, I do Unique. I sell Unique. I love their mascara. I didn't even see an eyelash on her eye. Like, she had no makeup on. Like, it looked as if she didn't even have eyelashes on her eyelid. Like, no, what? Like, I don't know. I was just like, and she tried to sell me on it, and I was like, no.
Think about that, guys. If somebody is not using it, they're not showing it, they're like, this mascara is amazing. Be like, oh my gosh, let me see a photo. And they don't have one. Are you going to buy that? No, you're not. And this isn't bashing any other company, but seriously, like, people, when you're looking at something, I will tell you specifically, when I was looking for a foundation, like, I buy most of my stuff from DS companies just because I like to support other moms. But seriously, like, I was looking for a foundation. I had somebody try to sell me on the Unique foundation, lying to me, telling me lies about it, and then told me, I'm like, oh, can you show me like a before and after of somebody with like the coverage? And she sent me somebody else. I'm like, bruh, I'm not buying that from you. So straight up, be honest, try the product, tell people your testimony, and show your results. If you're not doing that, are they going to really believe? Like, you're like, the wrap works. Yeah, it's awesome. Where are your results, though? So try them. Try the product. Try the greens. If you're not trying it, you're not going to get customers. Second thing, go live about the products. I know if you're in the push group, y'all already know about this. Like, how many customers? We posted a thing yesterday, and we've already had people sign, like, probably over 30 customers since yesterday, but not even, like, a full 24 hours. And that is the best thing about this is going live. I know Adriana, dude, guys, she's killing it with customers in her lives. Like, her live videos are getting so many views. She's getting so many customers because she goes in there. She's excited. She's pumped up. She's, like, ready to go. She's like, this stuff is amazing. You need this. Why do they need it, though? And then she tells them about it. And she's been getting customer after customer after customer. And guys, big volume too. Not like little like 20s here and there. It's like big over $100 orders.
Can you go live in the page, Adriana, and just like talk about some tips? I think that'd be really helpful.
Yeah, that'd be awesome if you could do that.
Whenever it's convenient for you.
Yeah. But seriously, yeah, the push group is the bomb. And like, that is literally like, you guys have got to realize the live videos are important. Like, when it comes to products, like, just talk about the cleanse, talk about the greens, talk about the fat butters, whatever. But like, go live about it and talk about it. Posting about it daily. Like, you want to post about random stuff, different times, whatever. And sometimes I'll just do like a subtle post. Like today, I'm like, I love this shake. I'm going out and spreading acts of kindness today for Gives Back Week. Like, I didn't even go into it, but just showing that I'm using it shows people I'm excited. And I know I've had customers come to me and straight up be like, dude, like, you're so pumped up all the time. You're so energetic. And like, I just love your vibes. I want to try out some of these products that you're using because I need some of that. And they literally will buy 3, 4, 5 things because I'm recommending it to them because that's what I'm using. And they love their results. And when people are using the product, they're going to want to stay on it.
Adriana's videos are in a different language, so that's not going to help you guys. Yeah. They're all saying they want to watch your videos. I'm like, I don't even know what she's saying.
Every customer that I've gotten or every product I've sold has been for my lives. Yes, do it, guys. I'm serious. Like, just go live, get over it. Like, seriously, nobody's gonna care if you mess up or if you say something dumb or if you accidentally say like the wrong word or whatever. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Just act like
my live videos used to suck. Like, yeah, I can't even watch them on Time Hop. I just want to delete them, but I don't want to delete them because I'll look back at them one day. But I can't look at them now because it's been too soon. It started live videos like a year ago. That's when they started doing it, and just look at them and I'm like, ooh, but like, I got better every single time. And now I go live and like, I get 1,000 views after it's posted for like 2 days. And y'all, without live videos, like, I wouldn't be enrolling. You know what I mean?
I love it.
So just go live and say, screw it. And you'll get better every single time. Like, you got to start somewhere.
Another really like small tip. on the gram, you want to post videos, like do boomerangs and stuff, because those boomerangs, I did a boomerang and like somebody obviously just creeped on me today because my thing went back and told me it was viewed over 2,000 times. So like even just like the greens, like scooping, like people just want to watch and be nosy about those boomerangs. Like sometimes if it's a funny boomerang, like I'll watch it like 30 times and just like laugh at it over and over. So just do something that's like a little video here and there. It's been proven that Instagram will show more videos. Let me just show you guys, because somebody told me this the other day. I was reading about it. If you go here, it'll automatically say videos you may like, and you like literally it starts to show like all these videos. And like I'm sorry if one of these is inappropriate, but you can, like scroll through and it's like all videos that are promoted. So Instagram is favoring.
Oh, guys, real fast. If you want to see what your boyfriend's looking at, go on his account and go there.
Oh my God.
I just saw yoga pants after you and skateboarding videos.
I literally when I was reading that the other day, I was like, I was like, I honestly didn't think videos were good for Instagram, but like it really does make sense. Like literally those videos get promoted. So
yeah, mine's like dance videos. I like watching dance videos. I don't know why.
I watch workout videos.
Nicki Minaj. It's always Nicki Minaj. Random.
I don't go live on the gram. I mean, I did it like once, but like when it first came out. But I honestly there's the stories on Instagram, guys.
It doesn't save it. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think they do now. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they do. Because I was watching somebody's ratchet video. Embarrassing. I was watching somebody be ratchet on theirs, and I like had to show Zach what she said later that I can tell you about later because it was really funny but super inappropriate. So anyways, before I go on without that, but seriously, Instagram stories, like if it's something really cool, like before our online party last week, I was like, oh my gosh, giving away free products at 9:30 Eastern, DM for the invite. I had like 5 DMs from people I've never talked to. And like I like started incorporating a few things into my story. Like I do Snapchat for the most part, but like I put like a few things on there about my day, like that are like main and significant. And people just like, they'll message me off of it. So
yes, make it go down in the DMs.
Yeah, for real. Like people really like that. Can you send customers with my website yet? Not paid for yet because I haven't been able to pay, but you can sign them. You just have to call customer service and do it every time.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's get back to some of the questions because we're like kind of like running long. If you guys want me to do, I can do an updated product video, but I can't do that on this tonight because it takes a little bit. How to approach somebody belly to belly. Okay, guys, don't overcomplicate this. This is the easiest thing ever. I used to be so scared about this. Like, I will literally, actually, Brittany, why don't you talk really quick? When you were at Walmart and the girl was talking about her lashes that didn't have lashes, what did you say about it? Like, when you're like, oh yeah, I do it works. Like, how did you go about that?
I said, oh yeah, you've heard of it before. She's like, yeah, I see it online all the time. I was like, but you've never tried it. And she was like, no, I've never tried it. And I was like, well, that's crazy. You need to try it. And then that's it. That's all I did. And then she was like, yeah, I will one day, blah, 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 blah. Left my info. Got her number. That's it. But what I like to do is I like to approach people as if I wasn't in the business and get to know them. And then I will be, like, if I'm at the park. Oh, wait, where was I the other day? Hold on. Oh, when the girl came up to me on my driveway and she was trying to sell me some gutter stuff. And I was talking to her and I flipped it around on her and I said, do you like what you do? And she was like, no, I hate doing this. I get doors slammed in my face all the time. I'm like, Jesus, I don't know how you keep doing it then. You know what? You should look into what I do. And then I asked her, you know, do you have kids? Do you have kids? Blah, blah, blah. And then I said, oh, yeah, well, I'm actually working right now home with Addie. I'm working right now on my driveway. You should look into what I do. And she was like, well, what do you do? And I was like, well, I'm kind of busy right now playing with her. Basically, I work from my phone. It's super easy. If you just give me your number, I can send you more info. And I seem like I'm busy and I have to go. And like my time's important. And then I leave them curious. And I don't say what it is. And that's basically what I do. So point is be intentional. So if you're out in public, I can say something like, well, I'm checking out with the cashier. How's your day going? Yada, yada, yada. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Did you see the thing that Trump did today? Blah, 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 whatever. And make small talk. And I'll be like, so how do you like working here? How's your day been? And they're going to most of the time say, it's okay. or I get all the time, I don't like it, which is crazy that they're telling a customer that. But I will say, oh, no way. Well, I used to hate my job too. And I'm like, I'm really thankful I get to work from home now. What do you do? Oh, no way. It's actually a health and wellness company. I do it completely online, so it's really easy on social media. I have to go though. I'd love to send you info though, and you could just check it out. Awesome. Cool. Let me get your number.
Yeah, that just happened to me at the nail salon the other day. I intentionally do things, so I go new places. I went to this girl, totally new, totally random, and I literally was like, I could tell like her was so slow in the salon, and I'm like, all right, so like she was asking me, I was asking her a few questions like, oh, so do you live close to here? How long have you been doing it? Are you the manager? Things like that. And then, you know, she's like asking me a few things, and then she's like, so like, I see that you do like it works, or like, are you doing that full time? Is that like your job? And I was like, yeah, that's my job. Like I do that, you know, and it's awesome. And she was like, oh, where's Cammie? Like, why didn't you bring her? I was like, oh, my husband's actually home with her. Like he's home because of the business. And she was just like so into it. And like everybody in the salon starts like gravitating towards the nail table. It was like, it's kind of weird, guys. It wasn't like a full nail salon. It was half hair, half nail. And it was like one nail table. It was like super exclusive, blah, blah, whatever. So she starts asking me questions, and I always make it seem like everything is no big deal. Like everything is just like nonchalant. Like, so it's like making them crave more questions. Like, you know, like in high school, like if somebody was saying something like low key, like kind of like trying to hear like the details, like you're craving the juicy details, and like they're just like saying like little things, and you're like, no, like tell me it all, like tell me all of it. And that's basically what I was doing, like dropping little things and then like letting her like ask more questions. And like I was just trying to see like where it went. I dropped it where I was talking about something else. She's like, so can you tell me a little bit about, like, I'm really interested in this It Works thing. Like, could you tell me more? So, like, I literally make it seem like make them want it so bad, and make them tell me what they need. Like, what is it that you're wanting? Do you want the products? Do you want the business? Like, tell me what you need. And by them doing that, like, I get so much more out of them, and I have more to go off of. And then I just kept going on from that. I just kept asking her about herself, getting to know her situation. I talked about my old struggle. I was like, you know, I started this business because blah, 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 blah. And, you know, we obviously have more time to talk in this situation. But that's why I go into places that I've never been, because I want to be able to meet new people. I don't go to the same nail salon every time. I don't go to the same, Walmart every time. I'm not going to the same grocery stores, because you know what? I want to talk to new people. And if it wasn't like an appointment thing, you know, of course, your servers, guys, tip your servers and talk to them. But if it wasn't like an appointment, just say a grocery store, if somebody's like talking to me or looking at me, I just talk to them like, hey, how are you? You know how like before you started this business, if somebody was so nice to you in the store, you're automatically like, wow, that person like made my day. Like, you know how you think that? Like, if somebody's just genuinely nice, like, I love to be nice to them. And then like, I just ask like, hey, are you on Facebook? I'd love to connect with you. Like, I need more mom friends in this area. And they're like, oh my gosh, girl, me too. And then like we connect. So really, I feel like that was super crucial to belly. Just do not overcomplicate it. Make it so simple. And honestly, guys, just keep it like as if you're being like building a new friend. Like Brittany said, like drop little things, but get them on your Facebook so you can message them, or get their number so you can text them. But anyways, the next thing was, I think the last thing was just like Instagram. And realistically, like, I love Instagram, like, so freaking much. But I think the most crucial things for Instagram, you guys can ask questions too really quick, because I don't want this to go on forever. But through Instagram, you need to follow people every day. Like, if you're not following new people every day, you're killing your business. It's so crucial. I follow people throughout the day, and it's so important to follow like 50 at a time. Do not mass follow, because Instagram will like start making it seem like you follow people, but you're actually not. So I follow 50 people, and I set alarms on my phone. Set the freaking alarms, guys. Like, I set it for like, okay, when I first get up, I unfollow people who don't follow me back. And then I'm like, all right, another, like an hour or so, 50 people. And a couple hours, they need 3 hours, couple people. And, 50 people. And then a little bit more hours, 50 people. I make it so it's like quick. And I do the 50 until I reach 300 followers, because I need to follow 300 new people a day to get more followers back, so I have new people looking at my stuff, so that I can get more customers, get more distributors. If you're not following, and guys, following is so crucial. Like, it's so simple. Like, when somebody requests to follow me back, I just follow their followers. And like, to get that started, Go to a local place where somebody tagged themselves. Go to somebody, look up a hashtag and make sure it doesn't have like a quadrillion hits. But like find a hashtag that you can relate to that you think is funny. Like I'm really like, I don't want to say like I'm funny, but like I'm legit funny. And I like to hashtag my like funny things. And that's how I find people that have the same sense of humor as me. Like I want to hang out with people that are funny like me. Because I just like to joke around, sometimes inappropriate, and I like that. So I find that on Instagram so I can relate to those moms. So hashtagging, places people tag themselves in, and friends of friends profiles. Also posting 3 times a day, no more than 3 times on Instagram. I feel like morning, noon, and night is perfect for Instagram. Mm-hmm. Like you would post around like 3 times a day. Make sure your profile is on point, y'all. Like your profile's just got to be clear pictures, pretty pictures. Make sure it's like interesting photos, not just like random. Like you want it to be like just flowy. Show your personality. If you like makeup, post things about, like how much you love, like, Anastasia or Anastasia or whatever it's called, it's new palette. Or, I know Rihanna just came out with like Fenty Beauty or something. Like I'm not the best at the makeup game, but you know what I mean? Like show people what you love and what you're doing, like fitness, food, like different kind of like scenery. Like if you like to hike, if you like the beach, whatever it is, like selfies of you, pictures of your family. You need to be showing that stuff in your posts and really just do a flow. I have on my phone, I have 6 alarms and I do 50 at a time. And like occasionally, like I'll just follow a couple more people. Like if I'm like waiting in the car for like Zach to run in or something, or if I'm at a stoplight, I follow a few more people because I don't believe in wasting those like minutes. I use all my wasted time or downtime for like the business so I'm not having to basically waste more time later when I could have used it or like a different time. So anyways, so what was I following? Interacting, commenting on people's stuff. Guys, like I literally comment on so many people's things on Instagram. I make it a point. Like when I follow people, when my alarms are on, when I'm done the 50, I go comment because I need to interact with these people so they know who I am. And that I'm nice. And like I'll even go through my likes and like see who's like liking my stuff on my non-business posts and go comment on their stuff just to show like I'm real. I'm a person, like a mom, I care about you too. And that really shows people that like I'm not just about the business, I'm actually a person. Brittany, what else do you have to say about Instagram? Give your tips.
When did you do that? Oh my god, dude. Her leg is covered in pen, like head to toe. That means there's pen in my house somewhere.
Probably on the wall.
Oh my god. Okay, so Instagram, it's all about the picture, what you're saying, less is more. And then I would just encourage you what I do is I like to post on Facebook and Instagram. If I'm posting about the business on Facebook, I'm posting about the products that day on Instagram, and I'll switch it on and off. But then I'll also do before and after pictures on Instagram at nighttime when people are like scrolling on their phone, like right now. And I'll post them and I'll delete them in the morning and message everybody who likes my post. So that way it doesn't just look like before and after pictures. I think I get just more attention whenever I post like a photo that's like me and Addie and it's talking about the business versus like posting something that's like, hey, that's a picture and that's about it works, and then I just message everybody and anybody that likes my posts. And I always say something like, hey girl, thanks for liking my post lately. That means a lot. I love seeing your photos in my timeline. They're adorable. Or I'll mention, I love how funny you are. Your posts always crack me up. And I will send that to everybody who likes my photo. So that's what I would do tonight when you get off of here. I just feel like I get more done when I message people and I message them. And I usually pick one picture at a time. So my pictures get like 300 likes sometimes. So it takes me a long time to message people that I haven't messaged already and go through each person. But once I do that and I message them, they like start commenting on my stuff more and they start just liking more photos. And it's just like that gets more people liking my stuff and I message them and then like my likes go up. It's just, I don't know. I do that and then I write down the names of the people that like I really like and I'm like, dang, I want to bring up the business with her next time. and I'll do that. So like, I just feel like we should always just be messaging people nice things, getting to know them, and then like writing down the names of the people that we want on our team or we want to ask about the products. And then I'll go back and do that. So I'm like really organized with that. And I just try to message 10 new people a day on Facebook. And then I'll message as many people as I can on Instagram that are liking my posts. And that just keeps my likes up. That keeps my comments up. And it keeps more people reaching out to me without me having to reach out to them. So.
Yeah, I love that too. Like, and the more you comment, the more like present you are, the more time, like the more likely people are to reach out to you. And that's why it's important to have a good Instagram profile, guys. Like and I want to do this too, guys. I am going to start a thread in the page and ask, like, basically I want you to comment what color personality you are, because I have different top earners that I would love for you guys to check out. I feel like relating to somebody with the same kind of personality as you is good because it gives you more ideas on what to post. And obviously for the reds, like, y'all know, like, if you're a red, like Jay Hooper, Sarah Rankin.
Do you feel like you attract reds though?
I definitely feel like I attract reds.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I feel like I click with reds. Even though people say you don't click with reds, I feel like I click with reds.
Do you still think I'm just yellow? You think I'm more red, right?
I would say you're a light orange.
That's what I'm trying to tell people. There's an orange. That should be a color.
Like, I would say, like, out of this orange, you're lighter than this orange. Like, kind of like this, but, like, a little lighter than that.
I'm just too nice sometimes.
Yeah, way too nice. Color stuff, it's a personality test. It kind of shows, like, red is, like, money, focused on, like, a money-driven goal. You're, like, just dedicated, driven, to the point. Like, you don't, like, sugarcoat. Like, I never want somebody to tell me, like, you're doing good. But, like, no. Like, if I'm messing something up, you need to tell me. Like, don't play.
Christy, I feel like I'm everything, too. Like, I'm very organized. I need to know details. But then I love fun. And then I'm an asshole sometimes. And then I'm too nice. So, like, I don't know.
I'm straight up
just a rainbow.
I'm red 24/7. I'm not organized. I'm red.
Someone said I'm like glitter.
We'll have to put we'll have to find that. I'll find the link again and post it for you guys, because it's really important to follow people that you relate to. Like, I can't tell you enough. Like, I would never want to follow somebody who's like a blue. Like, that's just like, I feel like I just can't like connect at all. And I like, even like, I don't know. It's like, I definitely will not collect with a blue. Like, that's just not my type. But you basically want to find somebody that you'll be able to like kind of get some ideas from. And honestly, for me, like, if I ever need some ideas, like, I'm always on like, I'll look at Jade Hooper's page, because it's always like good stuff. Like, that just relates to her. I feel like me and her are like the same. So I always have like good ideas off of her page. And I never copy and paste, guys. Do not copy and paste, please, for love of God. Be creative, think of your own stuff. Like, take their idea, but like tweak it to be you. Yes, I'm eating Twizzlers. Judge me, y'all. I am addicted to these pull-apart Twizzlers.
Oh, I want candy now.
Guys, pull-apart Twizzlers. Oh, God. I told myself after this bag, I'm done. I can't buy them anymore. So, anyways. Basically, you just need to take the test, guys. You can find people. Anyways, yeah, you need to get these ones. This is my last bag. I keep them on my desk so Cammie can't find them.
What? This. That's a basket. Don't stand
I'm opening this up for questions really quick.
4 toys.
And then I gotta get my kid to bed.
Okay? How about that?
What?
4 toys.
I'll post it in the page, Jennifer.
What is it?
Do what you want. I don't care.
Alright, so 60 more seconds.
Best way to sell wraps is tell people that you have wraps for sale. Literally, like, let people know, hey guys, I got 4 wraps on hand. Do you know anybody who would want to take these off my hands for me?
I would literally
who hasn't wrapped before,
post
or
like
somebody who wants wraps and they can't afford a box of 4, sell them one for $25. Or if you know somebody who really wants to try a wrap, they can't afford it. I just got a really good message. And they can't afford it. Tell them you'll wrap them for free if they get one of their friends to buy a wrap off you. And whatever, like have a small little party. Be like, oh, I'll wrap you for free if you bring 3 of your friends who want to wrap.
Also saying things like, be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so excited going to, you know, blah, blah, blah later. Like, I would even say, like, going to Waxhaw later. I live near Waxhaw, but, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm going to Waxhaw later to wrap one of my good friends. I'm going to bring 1 extra for anybody else that's interested in wrapping. And, like, it gets people, like, curious, and they're like, oh, how much is it? And then, again, like, that'll lead you to either meeting them or getting them to be a customer.
April, I haven't seen your video because I haven't even had time to, like, do my hair still. Like, I've been so busy today. Did you see it, Katie?
No, I didn't. Same thing. I haven't been home since, like, 2 o'clock. I just got home 2 minutes before our other Zoom. What was the thing that motivated you when you finally took it serious? The thing that motivated me, honestly, was just being, like, so extra broke. And, like, seeing, like, guys, honestly, like, Zach's job sucked so bad. And, like, his boss was just really just, for lack of a better term, like, such a doucher. So I just had to pretty much, like, go hard to make some money to bring him home. Otherwise, like, I would have still been struggling. Like, he was always, like, denied time off. He had to work on Saturdays sometimes. Like, and I was just so sick of him working so hard. It's always being broke. So I just put that motivation there to, like, make that stop. And, like, it was also kind of like Christmas time. Like, I needed money bad for Christmas. Like, we were, like, struggling. And I was like, you know what? Like, dude, I need money. So I hustled like a mother to make sure that I had some money to get Cammie good Christmas for presents. But honestly, guys, for me, like, I know I said this one in another video, but Mel Robbins' 5-second rule has been a game changer 100% for me. Like, it really has. So, like, if you're not reading that right now, like, you've got to do it. It's free. Like, you need to read it. It will change everything. I've had people, like, that literally messaged me, like, yo, like, that book has changed everything. Yeah, it's the best book I've ever read. Like, I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, I love her YouTube videos, like, her book, like, it's just the bomb. But anyways, guys, any more questions, comments, anything? All right, cool. So if you guys need anything else, I'm gonna do I'll do a product video for you guys later. I'll have to see when I can do it, but I will do it for you and kind of, like, go over, answer all questions that you guys have, and I will do like, I'll just go through, like, the catalog or whatever. Make an updated one with the new stuff. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope you guys are ready to just for the rest of the month, because I am ready to sign up some people. So you are welcome. Bye, y'all. Have a good night.